all this movement, you give them some creativity, then the art, and you do it in organized manner. That's what become dance.
Singapore is a very beautiful country. Singapore worker also very good take care.
When I first arrived here, my English is really bad.
Because of the financial issue my family had that time, I had to stop my studies and come here to work to support them.
I don't know if I can find good employer.
How would nights goes by in this new environment? All I remembered was scared.
I'm from Bangladesh.
My house, Bangladesh.
I'm from Bangladesh.
Came from Philippines.
It's Java, Indonesia.
I'm from Indonesia.
Come from Bangladesh.
Can we hear? Okay, Raju, maybe I can't hear you. Okay, so we're just going to take some time to just figure out the tech, okay? Because then we know what we can do, what we cannot do today. We just kind of figure out, yeah? So just give us some time. Thank you all for being very patient.
When we were really discussing the questions and how we visualize the production, it was in a different kind of format, different kind of look, different kind of visuals. And the way we were going to approach it was also in a very different way. But then having heard their stories, it was a good reminder for me to really just let go when I approach this project, letting go of expectations, letting go of what the end product is, and letting the project grow its own arms and legs and let it grow organically.
Shall we try one more time? Let's keep to 3 simple movements so that you can remember. So, Arlene, Vidya, Wiwi, then reverse it.
We had nothing to do and then we sleep early because last time we had no lights, no phone. So 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock we already sleep.
When we doing the test, he was just look like this. And after we come home from school, afternoon, that she just came to my place and asked, can we go and play ball? That time is the hardest time because she likes sleeping, she always want to walk, always want to play.
Thank you for sharing that very much. There were some nice interactions and things that were happening, and I started to see really your life, like motherhood and you know, childhood and all the different things.
When we started, we were thinking about how we're going to frame this thing, right? How are we going to tell this story? My starting point will always be stories. And I love real human stories. And I feel like that is always the starting point. And once you hear it, and then sort of extracting what would be nice for the audience to just experience or be part of, that's how it came about.
7 a.m.
8 a.m.
9 a.m.
Give me a more iconic pose. Yeah. Okay. Give me a more exaggerated facial.
Exaggerated.
Yeah.
For me, I joined this because this one is a bit more interesting, that showing your drama, showing your stories through movements only. It's an opportunity for us to learn this kind of workshop.
For me, I want to explore more about on-stage performance because I already have experience in the backstage. Now I want to explore more on-stage performance.
We gotta move more, like not just being a lazy person on Sunday. Now, imagine we are a group of superheroes. What pose do you have? Do you have a weapon? Imagine I am the wind. I want you to react. How do you react when the wind comes close to you? Are you an old tree? Are you a new tree that you might fall if I come near you?
What really impacted me was their resilience to making something happen. Whatever the circumstances is, whether it's like a big hurdle or whether it's something tiny that they just had to overcome, or like really building that confidence to just being in the room, letting their bodies go and then moving. And also for some of them, they haven't really moved as much as others.
Do you think you are a dancer?
I'm not a dancer, totally not. But I wish I am, but I'm not.
I can move my body.
I dance sometimes when I'm happy.
Actually, I'm not a real dancer, but I wish to be. I wish to be as a dancer.
Not professional, but I try my best to dance, and we love to dance.
Favorite hobby actually last time is my drawing. Now slowly changes to cooking. Next time I want to like achieve.
What are you doing?
I'm reading my text. I'm learning my script.
I really enjoyed myself in the rehearsals. Just listening to the stories and just getting them to even do the exercises, the activities, the dance improvs. They just was so wonderful to watch. And it just came out quite organically because they were so willing to share. They were very honest, and their stories of struggle, the stories of resilience, those were very, very, very powerful. And we decided to put it into the show.
The school was not a friendly place. It was very scary for every one of us. So our teachers used to flog us, beat us, and openly shaming us for not completing their task. And when I come back home, my parents was the same thing. They used to flog me, beat me, shaming me for not completing the task. So it was a very, traumatic childhood. And one day, the teacher noticed that I am not attending his class, and therefore, he made a complaint to my father that I am not attending his class for last 1 week or so. On that day evening, when my father came back home, he was very angry and upset about it. He came to me, he grabbed my collars, he slaps my face a few times. My mother saw it. She runs towards me to save me from him. He pushed my mother away and continued to slapping me.
I've always liked community-type art and just seeing what would come out of it. Is it a theatre piece? Is it a dance piece? It is a piece with movement and stories. It's very hard to say what it is. It's just a piece of art and a group of people coming together and just sharing something.
Come join the murder, come flow with black. We'll give you freedom from the human trap. Come join the murder, soar on my wings. He will touch the hand of God. He will make you king. He will make you king.
What is really beautiful for me is with this project is a reminder that when you think about dancing, it's not just about putting like virtuosic movements together. Everybody can dance. We look at our daily movement and it really informs us of the way we move. We're actually all internally choreographing our daily activities, and we all move instinctively, we move individually, we move independently. And this movement language is unique to each his own. Meet them in this context of creating an art piece and having them inject their own movement vocabulary, their own history, their own DNA into that movement, and then starting to build scores on their own, like that was really beautiful, and it's a good reminder that movement and dance is everywhere.
Dear me, myself and I. First and foremost, I hope I'm happy and healthy. I've been working hard for more than half of my life. I want to say that I'm so proud of myself. By now, I think my biological clock has stopped. This is the consequences for working many years as domestic worker in Singapore. I've prepared myself for this. No kids on my own. If I was married, I hope my husband will accept the fact that I can't give him a descendant. I'm content with my life. I will still be happy. Allah is great. He knows what's best for me. Thank you.
What I learned and I really want to take from them is their positivity. Throughout whatever they face, they are like, oh, okay, don't worry, it'll be okay. Just think positive. Even when some of them will come be here in a physical space for rehearsals and then being on Zoom, they're still very present.
They are speaking throughout actually, you know, so it's like non-stop lines.
Does tempo speeds up while they are still speaking, right?
Yeah.
Okay, can.
What was the most challenging was to see how many people we would have at each rehearsal. But we made it, and we finally had a full cast, which I think we never had until the day of the performance. So yes, it felt very complete in the end.
So Daphne, while Wei is dancing, I still see. Watching.
I remember vividly one of the brothers was zooming in the lorry on his way home. He really made it happen. You could see he's traveling, he's in the truck, in the seat, trying to follow and moving within like spatial constraints. I put myself in that situation and think like, would I have gone to that extreme? I think I probably wouldn't have attended Zoom. But that kind of commitment, it's very admirable. Yeah, like they really make things happen. I thought I really want to cry.
Dear Mama, Ma, thank you very much sa tanan-tanan for me, kay Ninya, kag Kerwin. I am very proud that you are our mother. Tingbon ko lang ang greetings ko, Ma. Happy Mother's Day. Advance happy birthday. Advance Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Ma, I love you. We really, really love you.
Early in the morning on 2 August 2013, like other normal day, I'm busy with my chores and didn't check on my phone. Until at 9:30 a.m. when I was taking my breakfast, there was 15 missed calls and 10 SMS from my older sister. She never calls me until this way. I was scared. I called her back, but other voices answering my call. My aunt on the line, crying and keep saying my sister was gone. My sister got into an accident. She passed away at the scene today morning at 8 a.m. I couldn't breathe at the moment. I couldn't cry. My hands numb. My leg numb, my body was shaking. Until now, I still can't believe my sister was gone.
Zilani is wearing white, is it? Yes. Okay. When she goes over, the rest also go over that side, right? It's a simultaneous thing, is it? Okay, wait.
Everyone will be stepping through a cue to cue. We'll be going with rehearsal footage, so stand by for me to tell you if you need to be in a specific position. Thank you.
And this is how we do a cue to cue without performers.
Correct. Use your right hand. Yes, put under your ponytail.
How do you feel?
I feel okay, but I feel a bit nervous, but it's fine.
Have a good show, everybody. Have fun, okay? Have fun. Have fun.
Cast and crew of And So We Dance, this announcement is from the recital studio. Please stand by for start of show.
And a count of 3, I'd like everybody to pretend that we are a group of trees in the forest.
Even in such a short time we spent together, and it was only every Sunday, once a week, I think it was really magical how everything flowed and just came together.
We eventually decided on presenting the live performance in an episodic format because of the many stories the performers shared. We also wanted to give attention to their individual chapters and then coupled them with movement that was slowly tweaked out over the very few rehearsals we had.
Kenapa aku harus berjuang mati-matian? Hanya ada satu jawaban yang kudapat. Ini takdir hidupmu. Dan kamu harus bertahan demi orang-orang yang mencintaimu.
What are your hopes for the future?
For my future is like I really hoping when I go back to my country that I can set my own business.
I was planning to buy a rice field for my father's.
Going back to the Philippines is a bit of adjustment. There is no place like a home.
I hope I can fulfill everything that I used to dream when I was young. This is all in God's perfect time.
I would love to change the situation which is unfavorable. All the challenges seems unfair and inequalities that make it difficult to live.
I like to share my knowledge and skill to help children.
I want to open a tuition center for primary 1 to primary 6 students.
Finally, I'll be no longer able to work here anymore. At that time, I have to think of something different and new.
One day, I hope I would be able to own a house and live with lots of cats and dogs around the house.
আমি এমন কিছু করতে চাই যা আমার দেশ ও মানুষের জন্য ভালো।
Moga-moga baik 5 tahun maning yang wis bojo. Dua lembaga penampungan go kawan-kawan sing terlantar, liar, dan cacat. It pays off my sacrifices that I make here in Singapore.
Hello.
How do you feel?
I feel great, excited.
Yeah, I'm so happy to perform today. After 2 years, I done.
I feel happy.
My fingertips and my toes is very cold. Yeah, because it's also my first time.
I feel so excited but nervous, but at least I finished it.
From CMSC to all of you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for the flower.